Hey friends, so today we are going to be putting in a pond and some fishies and some plants. So in this area, this mulch area, if you've been watching a while, last year we had our pumpkin vine in this space, and this autumn winter I decided to plant some Brussels sprouts. They grew well until today. I pulled them out. As you can see, the bug damage is just way too bad. I talk about that in a future video, but the bug damage on these plants were just too bad, so unfortunately we had to rip out the Brussels sprout plants. But that's okay because now we're using this space and transforming it to something else. So the only plant that you just saw then is my sage plant, besides from the two big trees, and we're just digging out the area. You want to make sure it's level. We constantly dug it out and then put it back in just to check. When we were fun with it, we filled it up. Well, Nick done all the digging and filled it up with water. We waited about a week for it to settle, and then we progressed, and the rest of this video kind of happened. Alright, so we went to the garden centre, got some plants to put around the pond, and we also have Nick's just watering the grass, and we also have goldfish. I'm so excited. So I got 3, but I got them in the water now. There were so many to choose from. So I got one black moor, which is like the googly eye one, and I got 2 fantails, and they're all babies and they're all so cute. I got a couple of plants for in the pond. I got some plants. I got goldfish food for them, and I got a couple of plants to put on the outside of the pond just so they have some shade from the sun. So some debris does obviously come in here. I should have got a net. I might go back to the shop and get a net, but these are the guys we have in here. So you can see the black moor, which is the black googly. I might put them in the shade actually. And then we got a fantail. It's so hard to show, but we have a fantail that's multicolored, which had the most stunning tail out of all of them. And then we just have this really nice shimmery one, which is orange with a black top on like the spine. I got a couple of plants. I don't have soil to plant the plants in here. This is the goldfish. This is the goldfish food that I picked up for him. I just got flakes. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And then these are the plants. So I've been wanting a lavender. And I know that's going to grow nice and big. I thought these flowers are absolutely beautiful. So, because how these trees, because how we have with these trees, the sun, the shade of them go like this way. Everything's to the side. These get afternoon sun, afternoon shade, as you can see, and this will just get more and more covered in shade. But I do want a lavender. I think like a couple plants on this side just to give it some shade from before this shade happens, if that makes sense. So the lavender probably come here. And then I got this one. I've never heard of this before, but I just thought it was really pretty. It's a cut flower, which is something I do want to get into. So I got this, and this, I just mainly got it for the size. Like already it's nice and big. So I'll probably plant, oh my gosh, it's so windy. Probably plant it somewhere like that. Hopefully that will help. I got my thyme. I'm still yet to plant. I'm just gonna put it on that side, but. And then the other things I just got some more seeds for the purple king beans, and I got some incense sticks, some for inside and some outside use. These flowers are unreal. Another thing, Woolworths solar lights with this purple, which I thought would be absolutely perfect with the lavender. I brought these before I got the lavender. Whew, that's bright. Thinking, I knew I wanted a lavender. That was my first preference. I wasn't even sure if they would have any, but this is gonna be really, really nice. And I just thought the purple and the green regardless would be really good. So I did get 4 of these. We're gonna plug them in. Nick noticed that there's like no spike, which is kind of weird, but whatever. We'll just shove them in and see how they go. And again, just to show the herb, or the plants I just planted. So we got the lemon thyme, the elite purple lavender, and I don't even know how to say this,
Whew. But we got that as well. I can't get it so the camera gets the fish, not the reflection, but they're just all swimming together. I thought it was so cute. So cute. Hello. I look like a complete mess. I'm exhausted. This is we repurposed our shed door that's gonna get pulled down, but I just love the feel. This will still needs to get painted to match that, but I think I'm gonna leave this like this, and like Nick's just added this bottle, you put your bottle in it to open it, bottle opener, and this side as well, and then it's right Bella here. I don't know, I like this section. So anyway, so the fishies are doing good. I'm keep checking up on them. It is so hot today. It's not even that hot, but it's just so much hotter than what it has been. I keep coming out, I keep checking on them, and they're just so cute, swimming around. And before I end this video, I do want to give a massive thank you to my aunties for the pond. So my aunties, according to my dad, one of their neighbours just chucked out the pond. So this is a used pond, but it's like completely fine, and it does come up with another piece, so you can have like that waterfall, but we don't have a pump for it. But I don't know, I just kind of like how it is now. We might add it one day, we might get that established and things like that, but I just like how that is for now. But yeah, they found, one of the neighbours like chucked it out, they didn't need it, and then my auntie saw it, and then they picked it up and thought of me, asked if I wanted it, and I said yes. And then my dad, because they're from Adelaide and we're obviously not there, so my dad brought it home because he was down there at the time, so he brought it home and delivered it to me. So very thankful for them and for that. A pond I wasn't even on the lookout for, but my aunties do have a pond of their own, and I love every time I go down there to visit them, I love just like looking in their garden. They just have an amazing garden, and same as my parents, they have a pond of their own as well, and that's one thing I do like to look at. A pond for myself was never really my plan. I mean, it was kind of in my plans, like it's definitely something that I would have wanted to do in the future, but my main goal is getting this part of the garden established. But since this kind of came around, I just done it, and I'm definitely not mad about it. Oh my gosh, these flies. But thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so don't miss out on my future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.